like move it around.
If it's on and you're recording, does that show?
That's what I'm like curious about. I don't know.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. I have it like in the far left, so it's not like excessive.
Get
Fuck.
your
Oh yeah.
bust in frame, bro. This is a video on the Disgruntled channel. You have to
It has to be perfect.
show up. You have to present yourself.
Wait, hold on. Fuck. Hey, it does curse words.
Oh, really?
Boobies.
I mean, it's just captioning. Like, why wouldn't they?
I don't know. Maybe they censor like curse words. But
I don't think they have any incentive to do that. It's not like they have advertisements on here. Imagine Zoom calls it ads. That'd be so funny. But they would make a lot of money. They would make so much money.
during like a class, like a Zoom class, it's just like buy Coca-Cola.
And they're personalized per user. So imagine, like, I don't know, you're researching a lot about drugs and all of a sudden you just see like a grinder ad.
That would be too realistic. I would get too creeped out.
Well, that's what all ads are. They just, take from your Google search history
Yeah.
or whatever else you do. Yeah, we can get started. NFL, you can introduce if you want.
We are going to be reviewing the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles schedule that just came out 17 minutes ago.
And maybe just some in general.
And yeah, and probably just some cool
interesting matchups.
Yeah. So I was thinking to make it a little interesting, not really much, but to who speaks first. Like I was thinking you could speak about the Colts and then I'll speak about the Eagles schedule.
Okay.
I was thinking you could like flip a coin of who go first.
Sure, I don't have a coin on me.
I searched it up in Google. All right.
Okay.
So, heads or tails?
What would Darius Leonard do? Tails.
Okay. It's tails.
Darius never fails.
All right. So
All
you
right.
go first.
Colts. Actually, first I wanted to talk about my birthday. My birthday falls on a Thursday. So I was like, hey, Thursday night game. It's going to be Packers versus Cardinals. That's pretty good. As long as Aaron Rodgers, aka the GOAT, is still on the Packers. But we'll see.
On the Packers anymore.
I don't know. Some people are thinking otherwise now. Some think he's just trying to get a massive extension.
I mean, he literally said that he would rather retire than to join on the Packers again. So I don't see him joining on the Packers anytime soon.
I don't know. Some people have come forward, like former teammates, and said, he probably will stay. But I don't know. I
don't think he will. I think he's going to the Colts.
Wentz? Oh, I would feel bad for Wentz, dude. That's so sad.
No, Wentz gets traded to Green. Yeah, I still feel bad.
Oh my gosh. Aaron Rodgers likes Wentz. Aaron Rodgers wants the best for him.
Yeah, that would be a shitty thing to do.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers would just let that happen. He would just go off and host Jeopardy.
Yeah, I feel like he has like a 70-year-old soul, but he's like only
kind of. No, he's super peaceful. He has like his own, like, I don't know, philosophical, spiritual side to him that lets people know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh wait. Little free agency moves. Blake Bortles is on the Packers.
Yeah, I saw that. It's because they only have 2 quarterbacks right now. I mean, it's pretty typical to have at least 3 going into training camp.
No, okay. Aaron Rodgers is gonna get traded away.
Blake Bortles is gonna start.
Yeah, and then they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Why is Bortles on any team?
Dude, he's the GOAT. I love him so much.
I love him too because he just gave the Colts so many wins. But actually, that's not true. For some reason, Jacksonville is giving us a hard time. But
it doesn't even make sense. You know how slapping in the face it would be if Blake Bortles won the Super Bowl with the Packers this year after like Aaron Rodgers leaves? Like how big?
I mean, Aaron Rodgers' legacy would be no more if that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is obviously I know that more goes into it than your best wide receiver and your left tackle. But when you think about Green Bay, they have like the best wide receiver and one of the best left tackles. I feel like as much as they don't set him up in other circumstances, like where else are you gonna want to go? I don't think like Broncos or Raiders have anyone that's like, oh my gosh, I want to go play with that guy, you know?
No, dude, they got Jerry Judy over there. The
I
best.
mean, that dude
That's
is
the best.
no Devontae Adams. Like he'll be
No,
good, but
he's
no
the best.
Devontae.
He's the best receiver. It goes Jerry Judy here, and then everyone else like here, like top of
You're
the
just going
screen.
to get roasted in the comments if anyone watches this.
I'm obviously being sarcastic. I don't actually believe any
Well,
of.
the viewers don't know. They just think you're some nobody who doesn't know what he's talking about.
I know what I'm talking about, bitches.
Okay, well now they know.
Okay. Most of the time, most of the things that I say that are outlandish, I don't actually believe, and it's mostly sarcastic. And if it actually works out, then I'm a god. But most of the time,
You can't just do that. You see,
yeah,
I would never do that.
I can do whatever I
I
want.
would own my outlandish things from day one. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. If I'm right, then I'm right. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's just a joke after the fact. That's lame.
I will. I could do whatever I want because this is my podcast.
Whatever.
This is my podcast. I can do what I want. I'm just joking. This is our podcast.
I doubled down personally. But Colts have very interesting schedule. So one of my concerns in the past couple of years is that Colts never have prime time games. And to be fair, I don't know if they necessarily deserved them without Andrew Luck, you know. But it was still very crazy that certain teams, cough, Cowboys, Washington, Giants, Eagles, all of the NFC East teams just have so many primetime games when they're garbage. And the Colts can't even muster like two. So that's crazy to me.
I mean, the
And
Eagles only have 2 this year.
I think Colts proved themselves by the overtime game with Packers. That was an afternoon slot, and it managed to be one of the most watched games of the entire season. So I think that really helped our case. And therefore, this year we have at minimum 4 primetime games.
That's the double as much as the Eagles have.
Yeah, well, Eagles don't deserve any. What can I say?
Eagles deserve all of them. That just proves that even though the Eagles are shitty, they still get 2 primetime games.
Yeah, I mean, Cowboys get to have the opener. What do you feel about that?
Who do they play next?
Buccaneers, the
Oh, good.
defending champs, obviously.
That's going to be funny. No, I applaud that. Look, Cowboys are bad, and I love every chance to get to humiliate themselves in front of millions of people in a primetime slot.
All right. What if Dak Prescott just has one of his best games of his career?
Oh, he will, but the Cowboys still won't win.
That's true. That's probably true. So Colts, they get 4 primetime games. We have one week 5 at Baltimore. We have one week 7 at San Francisco. And we have one Christmas Day at Arizona. So 3 of them are away games, which is like sad because I think last time we had a home primetime game was like 2017, maybe even soon, like later. I don't know. We do have one home primetime game, and that's against the Jets on week 9, Thursday night football. So Thursday night football is not the like greatest primetime slot, but still something. And it's the Jets, so it'll almost definitely win. And also New England coming to Indianapolis. That should be a big rivalry game. That is to be determined. I think all the games that week are subject to be flexed. So, I mean, I guess we'll just have to see. But I think that would make at least a good afternoon slot. And here's the funny thing. We got 4 primetime games, right? And there's 17 games this season. So that's 13 other games that I haven't talked about yet. Guess what? All 13 of those games are all mornings. We have no afternoon slot.
What?
Yeah. We have 13 Sunday morning games, no afternoon slots.
They're all one. Why are they all 1 p.m. games?
They were like, oh, we gave the Colts the primetime games. Now to make up for it, you're just going to play mornings. Like, I don't know. It's stupid.
That's so funny. Get rickety wrecked.
Yeah, rickety wrecked indeed. And Jim Irsay was a big advocate. Like, he called up Goodell and was like, this is bullshit. Why have we no primetime games? And then Goodell was like, all right, well, I'll help you out. And then gave us 13 morning games. So, in fact, our first 4 games are all morning games.
Well,
and they're against Seattle, Rams, Titans, Dolphins, and then to cap it all off, a primetime game against Baltimore. The worst beginning five I could imagine. Those are all winning record teams. All of them, no, not all of them were in the playoffs. Miami barely missed the playoffs last year.
The Rams were in the playoffs. Were they?
Rams were in the, yeah.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were. Yes, they were.
Were they?
Yeah, who'd they play? They played the Seahawks.
I refuse to believe that's.
They played the Seahawks and won, and then lost to the Packers in the divisional round.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Anyways,
they're just bad.
they're not bad. What?
They're so bad.
How? I mean, they had Jared Goff, but like the defense, dude. And Jared Goff still had like Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods.
They lost to the Jets.
They did.
I just didn't think they were that good. How did they beat
they were
Seahawks?
Seahawks suck too.
I don't understand.
Okay, here's the matchup, okay? Rams amazing defense, Seahawks amazing offense, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a clash, they tie a little, 50-50. Then think about the Seahawks defense, trash. Rams offense are like, average, maybe a bit above average. So that's what won it.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I just don't like the Rams. I hate the Rams.
Dang, I didn't know this about you. What about Matthew Stafford? He's coming to the Rams.
That's the only reason why I like the Rams now. I don't know why. I just hate the Rams.
Anyways, Colts will be without Eric Fisher, the newly required left tackle from the Chiefs, who's an all-pro guy. And that'll suck because he's recovering from an Achilles. So yeah, he could be out like the first 6, like probably up to 6 games. And the fact that we have like 5 really good teams that have only gotten better, like think about Miami and the Rams just getting the Stafford, like they've only gotten better. To be without that all-pro left tackle, especially when Wentz is just adjusting to a new team, that's going to be rough.
Do you want to list the rest of the games?
Yeah. Then we play, also being able to play Tennessee, I think is actually like kind of fun week 3, because it wasn't until like the later half of our schedule that we played Tennessee. So yeah, we played Tennessee week 3 and week 8. So before the midway point of the season, we actually get our series with the Titans are done, and that's a big rivalry for us. So it's like basically the only 2 teams like have a chance of winning the division. So those will be huge games early in the season. Week 6 we play Houston. That's a wash. Deshaun Watson's not even going to be coming back to the NFL probably, so that'll be fine. Sunday night in San Francisco, that'll be brutal to have a primetime game where they have to fly all the way to San Francisco, and then their bye week isn't until week 14. There's going to be a lot of strain, I believe, at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose to like a really bad team at some point just from not being able to get the rest early in the season. Speaking of bad teams, we have a stretch where it goes week 9 Jets Thursday night, and then week 10 Jacksonville Sunday morning. So those should be easy, but they just got the number 1 and number 2 picks of the draft. So, maybe they'll torch us up and it'll be like this headline, Trevor Lawrence destroys Colts defense. We'll see. Then we play Buffalo Sunday morning, week 11. Tampa Bay, this is a huge one. This is like the newly acquired game with, the new week 18 schedule, the 17th game, where we play someone else from the other conference that had a similar record to us in the previous regular season. And so we just got handed the Super Bowl champs, but that's fine because I know Colts have been wanting to play Tom Brady for a while. So they miss it. Houston, week 13. So that's another easy one right after a tough game against Tampa probably. And then we have our bye week, finally, week 14. Week 15, New England, to be determined which slot that is, but that'll be a huge one. That's a rivalry that, ever since Peyton versus Tom Brady, but now also because Chris Ballard tried to get the offensive coordinator from the Patriots and then he backed out randomly. So we went with Frank Reich. Ballard was like, the rivalry is back on. So this is like one of the first times we'll be playing them again since that whole ordeal. And we're actually good now, and they're not that good. So it'll be interesting to see. Arizona on Christmas Day. I think that's going to be a fun game. On Christmas Day, Colts versus Arizona. Arizona is stacked now. I mean, they were kind of stacked last year, but they're even more stacked now. So I think it'll be an amazing game. I think it might be even one of the most watched games of the year. We'll see. That's my prediction, bold prediction. Week 17, we play Las Vegas. That should be easy. And then to finish off, once again, we end the season with Jacksonville. That should also be very easy. So
Is that at home or what? Oh, I don't know about that one. You guys always lose in Jacksonville.
this is true. But I just refuse to believe that, because last time they caught us off guard. Like it was week 1 after no off season. I mean, this is just true because just look at how the Colts did after that. Like defense was not playing like they typically did the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And against the Jaguars of all teams, like it was pretty clear that like no off season really got to us. But also they always do give us a hard time. That's true. But like we shouldn't have lost that regardless. Hard time, sure. Lost it. That was like kind of a fluke. Their one win as well. Like they should have gone 0-16.
Yeah.
So
Dude, I predict that the Jaguars are going to beat the Colts last game. It's going to be 27-10.
oh my gosh. That's going to be terrible going in the playoffs. Everyone's just going to like, they lost to the Jaguars. It's going to be terrible. So yeah, that stretch going into the playoffs right after a bye week, Patriots, Cardinals, Raiders, Jaguars. The only like playoff contender there really is Cardinals. So that's going to be a huge game for us, just really like prove ourselves going into the playoffs. But the other ones are just like kind of moral victories almost. Even though the Raiders, like they kind of give us a hard time at first last year, but then we started steamrolling them like late.
Wait, is Derek Carr still a thing?
Yeah.
Huh.
Until Aaron Rodgers goes there. And then also New England, like they acquired so many people. It's hard to tell like what they're going to be like next year, but and also they had so many people that were out of the season last year. They just sat it out due to COVID. So
17-0 easy.
I think 13 wins isn't impossible for this team. So 13-4. I think that is in reach, but my prediction is 11 win.
For the Colts.
Yeah, 10 minimum, 11 win prediction.
So 11-6.
Yeah.
I thought you'd go a lot higher.
Nah, I mean, just because we're without starting like a really good left tackle, first 5 games probably. Once we'll still be adjusting those games, so and it's a tough first 5 games, so we'll probably start off kind of rough, kind of how we did last year, honestly. But yeah, I think we'll really start picking up steam in the later half, and that's when we'll accumulate a bunch of wins, especially because after that point, like our schedule is pretty easy. It's just like Arizona we have to be concerned about, Tampa Bay, sure, Buffalo, sure. But other than that,
yeah.
I mean, when you have Jacksonville and Houston in your division, get to play both of them 2 times a year, it's just like, you know, like we always manage to beat Houston for some reason. So even when like there's like it almost looks like they're supposed to win, like no way they don't, and then somehow something happens and we end up winning. So that's how I feel like it's going to happen. And we're just a better team overall, I feel like, from last year. I don't think we made a huge jump like the Rams may have, or like some of the other teams during this offseason, but we definitely improved a little, I feel like. So
I agree. We both have the same buys.
yeah, I know. Week 14 bye, boys. What are we going to do that week? Just be bored.
Yeah, I was looking on. I guess we have to watch a freaking Broncos game because I was looking. I was seeing if the Broncos had the same like week bye that we have, and that would be so funny if all 3 of our teams.
Oh, they play the Lions.
Yeah,
Broncos Lions is an afternoon game. I'm done. Colts can't get an afternoon game, but Giants Chargers, Broncos Lions.
Wait, why do you keep calling it a morning game for the 1 p.m. games?
I mean, they call them the morning slot. It's the early afternoon, I guess, but I call them morning games.
Why? Well, I mean, because like
what do you mean why?
Why? I don't where like you're from the East, or you were like I guess
okay, on the West Coast they would be.
Yeah, but we're not in the West Coast. We're
why does it matter?
I don't know.
It's just easy to call them that. You call them morning, afternoon, night games on Sunday.
Yeah, but it's afternoon.
Okay, and
Yeah, just
it's time. Obviously, it's time zone dependent, but it's just a name, dude. Chill out. Like, what do you want for? Also, it's on the weekend. Like, people are sleeping in late.
I was just wondering because you're like on the East Coast. I was just wondering why you're calling them morning games when you're not on the West Coast. That's all.
I don't know. You wake up and that's like the first thing you get, like Sunday morning.
I guess so. I just never heard anyone from on the East Coast. I know my coast. I just never heard anyone on the East Coast call it morning games.
I mean, I understand why they want it, but I mean, it's just a title I would give to them.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of whether or not they are technically in the morning, like they're morning games, whatever.
I was just wondering why. That's all.
Also, sometimes they do end up in the morning. Sometimes they're 12.
That never happens.
Yeah, sometimes they end up at 12. Later in the season, last year, they ended up at 12.
Why would they do that? I never heard of it.
I don't know why. It just happens. What do you want from me? Like,
I don't know. I've never heard of a 12 o'clock game. I thought there might
it's happened, yeah.
I thought there might be a specific time, that's all. Or a specific reason like COVID or something.
No. Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's just like time zone things. I don't know like exactly why.
Well, I mean, I know that there was different times for the London games. Like it's
well, yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, that's like what 9 a.m. or something. You get the exact time.
I don't know. Maybe they're not doing it this year, but it was later in the year that they started doing that.
Are you done with the Colts, or do you want to say anything else before?
Yeah, I'm done. Oh, we have a preseason game in Detroit. Maybe I'll fly out to Detroit, watch that if it's in person preseason games. But
yeah. Oh,
I don't know if fans are allowed, but that'd be cool.
I just want to say that I'm salty about last night.
What happened last night?
Your Pacers beat the 76ers.
Were you watching that game?
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch it, but I was surprised. Sabonis had a good night. Also, Embiid was out, right?
Yeah, and
he kept you to under 100. Jeez,
yeah,
that's embarrassing. Cause we're a play-in seed, man. Yeah. Dude, imagine a series between us. Like that's possible.
I don't like it. We had the Sixers had a 16-point lead at one point. We were playing for first. If we would have won, we would have clutched first overall seed.
Oh yeah, now it's still up in the air because your Nets are only 2 games behind, and James Harden's coming back tonight, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if this is true or not, but I think if we win one more game, then we clutch. But I'm not too sure about that. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. If we just win one more game, then the Sixers clutch. Yeah,
Pacers are playing 100%. Whether or not we're like the 7-8 or the 9-10 is still up in the air because right now we're at 9 and the Hornets are at 8. And we have the same record, but Hornets won the series against us, so they have the upper hand. And our last 3 games are brutal. Let's see. Oh, wait, I need to search up Pacers. Our last 3 games are Lakers, who haven't been playing that great yet lately, but Bucks, and then Raptors. Raptors isn't that crazy, but
yeah,
still, like, it's going to be hard to make our way into the 8th seed with that schedule.
I think you can.
Anyways, basketball is not what this is about.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick.
Yeah, we embarrassed you for sure.
Yeah. I have
Go Sixers.
Yeah, I have more things to say, but could we do like a basketball podcast eventually? Like
yeah, once the playoffs are established, sure.
Okay.
We can bring your camera to Egypt. Because like the playoffs are happening while I'm there, so it's gonna be hard to watch.
Yeah. All right. So I'll go over the Eagles schedule. I'm liking it. We're the last place team. So I mean last year. So we have the last place like schedule. And that makes me really happy because easier for us. But actually now looking at it, we don't actually have that easy of a schedule. But I guess I'll just go like start off with week 1. Week 1, we play the Falcons. Week 2, we play the 49ers. Week 3, we play the Cowboys. Week 4, we play the Chiefs. Week 5, we play the Panthers. Week 6, we play the Buccaneers. Week 7, we play the Raiders. Week 8, we play the Lions. Week 9, we play the Chargers. Week 10, we play the Broncos. Week 11, we play the Saints. Week 12, we play the Giants. Week 13, we play the Jets. Week 14, we have the bye. Week 15, we play Washington. Week 16, we play the Giants. Week 17, we play Washington again. Week 18, we play the Cowboys. So there's only 3 teams that I'm concerned about, that 4 teams actually that are like automatic losses in my opinion. And that would be the 49ers, Chiefs, Buccaneers, and the Saints. We always lose against the Saints no matter what. I guess they don't have Drew Brees anymore, so that could help us. I can see us winning against the 49ers and the Saints because I think we can. 49ers, I think, is easily a playoff.
Hey, by week 11, Kyle Trask may be running the Saints. Wait, is it Kyle Trask? Who did the Saints get?
I don't know. They have Jameis Winston though. I don't know if he's gonna.
Jameis Winston isn't even they're going to be their starting quarterback. It's going to be the other guy, the tight end guy who was there during when Drew Brees was injured.
Oh,
hell yeah! I guarantee it's going to be Taysom Hill.
Yeah, but what I was saying before, I think the 49ers are easily a playoff team because they have all their players back.
It just depends on their quarterback situation.
That, and I think they're easily a Super Bowl caliber team as well. The only reason why I think we can beat the Niners is because it's early in the season, and I feel like we can call them lacking.
Ian Book from Notre Dame is their quarterback that they drafted.
Do they even have a first-round draft pick?
New Orleans, yeah, it was a defensive end.
But yeah, I think actually I switch mine. I think we're gonna lose to the Falcons because the Falcons. Wait, no, fuck, never mind. For some reason I was thinking of the Cardinals because of how like the Cardinals.
Yeah.
But I think other than those like 4 teams, I don't think our schedule is that difficult at all.
Yo, we should go to like one of those last games because you have like the last 4 games after the bye is like Washington, Giants, Cowboys. Like Eagles could win any of those all at home.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I would want to go to the Cowboys one because that's probably going to be the most meaningful.
I'll probably be back January 9th.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Look, okay, if like I really hope the Eagles aren't trash. But if they play like their normal selves, which I don't think they will, like from week 12 to week 18 are super easy. Because come on, it's the Giants, Jets, Washington, and Cowboys. All of those are super easy. Like we don't have a stretch where it's like super hard too. I guess
we should just go against the Chiefs. Why not?
What? No.
While it's warm still. While it's warm.
Titus.
Let's just see the Eagles lose. Why not? We know it's gonna happen anyways. Might as well just go to good old Lincoln Financial.
Titus. I would rather gorge my eyes out than just pay money just to see the Eagles lose.
All right. Well, what about 49ers? We have a better chance there, right? Hey, we beat them last year.
Barely.
Let's go Birds.
I just don't want to waste my money on this season. Maybe senior year we'll buy a bunch. Because
let's just wait. We drive to New York, watch the Jets. Well, Jersey actually. They play in Jersey. Let's watch the Jets week 13, December 5th.
You want to do that? That's gonna be super cheap tickets too.
Or we can see the Giants week 12. Either way. They're like back to back.
I would rather see the Jets because that's a guaranteed win because we're undefeated against the Jets. We never lost to the Jets before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're like 11-0 against the Jets.
Wait, is that for real?
Yeah, like for real. I'm not even joking. Like we've never lost against the Jets. And I'm pretty sure we've never lost against the Texans either. There's 2 teams where we never lost to. I think it's the Texans and the Jets. Hold on, let me look
Me-
that up. I'm not sure about the Texans though. I know we're undefeated against the.
What if we went to just some random game, like in the surrounding areas? Like, what if we went down to Baltimore?
That would be funny. Wait, why would we go down to Baltimore? Or I guess
It's a random game.
you want to watch the Colts, Baltimore?
Yo, October 11th. Oh
What's
shit.
our yeah,
Monday night. Yo, those tickets are gonna be insane. It's a primetime game.
dude? We're gonna be YouTube famous before then. We can just easily. That's easy.
Easily. We could drive to Ohio, watch Cincinnati.
That's so long. That's like a 7-8 hour drive that I'm not willing to do.
Okay, let's see the Jet schedule.
Yeah, the Eagles are undefeated against the Texans.
Yo, we go to a Jets game for Sophia's birthday.
Ooh, well, I mean, they're just gonna lose.
Not if we go December 26th, 6 days after her birthday, when they play the Jaguars.
That is true. Look, this is all pricey, but
I know. I know.
okay,
Like realistically, none of this is gonna happen.
okay.
But we do have that money reserved in the ticket site.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I
It's
thought
sitting there.
can that be used for any sporting event, or does it have to?
It
Just,
can be for anything.
oh really? You want to spend it on an Eagles tickets?
Sure. I'll save up more and then spend some on Eagles tickets.
Wait, have you ever?
I've never been to an NFL game.
Do you want to go?
I've never even been to a college football game. Never
wanna do
been
the-
to a football game other than high school.
You've been to Temple football games. Shut up.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I'll go to an NFL game. I don't know how
wanna-
much they are though. I guess Eagles tickets are gonna be cheap, right? Because they're bad.
They're usually like $200, but I think they're going to be way cheaper than that since they're bad. But do you want to go to the Colts Baltimore game instead? Because since you've never been to like an NFL game, I've seen like multiple Eagles
Man,
games
that'd be
before.
dude. Those tickets are going to be insane.
Well, let's just see the prices and then we can judge if.
Are they available or are there tickets?
Oh wait, fuck! COVID's going to infringe on that too.
No, every team is supposedly all packed.
Mm.
Maybe. I don't know. That's what they're saying is like, oh, full stadiums again. Single game tickets. Colts.
Watching it be like $500.
85 each is the cheapest I see.
Really? That's super cheap.
There's a lot of options at 85 actually.
Wait, for the Colts Ravens one? Wait, what kind of seats are those?
On a Monday. We would have to skip some classes on Monday.
Oh fuck. I don't think that's gonna happen because I have a lot of Tuesday classes. I guess we could just drive back. Yeah, we could just drive.
Okay,
back.
how far is it from Philadelphia to
It's not that far. It's only like an hour and a half.
Philadelphia to Baltimore? Hour 47. That's so doable. I mean, it would be hell for you just because like that's late at night, especially after a primetime game.
Yeah, and I would have.
Or we could take a train. We could take a train.
That is true. But yeah, I just don't want to spend any extra. I guess I would spend money on gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try to do that because what? It's $50 off.
Yo. I come in my fucking dude. Baltimore fans are ruthless. I'm not gonna have fun there, man. They're gonna hate me coming in.
It's okay. I'm gonna wear.
I'm gonna wear a Colts jersey under a hoodie as I go in, and then like I'm in like the back corner of the stadium. I'm like, Darius Leonard.
I'm going to wear my Eagles jersey out of nowhere, even though it's not related to either of the teams.
Out of nowhere. Yo.
All right, I want to predict the season.
Wait, there are some that are even cheaper. Oh my gosh.
What do we get $50 off? We get $50 off of it, or is it the entire ticket?
Why are like not all of these? Oh, some of them are unavailable. Okay, the cheapest I see are 85.
That's do we get $50 off of the tickets, or well, how does that
What do you
work?
mean $50 off?
Just those were $50 tickets that we bought for the NBA game. Do you get $50?
Oh yeah, let me see how much they gave us more credit back, but it has to be spent through the site.
So I'm assuming that's like 50 credit that it would take like $50 off of.
What was the site we used?
I don't know. You're the one. Didn't I just Venmo you it? I don't know.
I think you did, but
Was it Ticketmaster or Seek?
oh, it may have been Ticketmaster. Ticket Master. Or maybe it was Event Hub.
Was it SeatGeek?
Nah. Might have been Event Hub. Oh wait, no, that's not what it's called. That's a fighting game thing. I need to figure out what my email password is. Oh, I got in. StubHub. Duh. Sign in.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm just going to go over the
Yeah.
schedule of the record that I think the Eagles are going to do. Now, this is bias, and I don't know if this probably won't be come true because I think this is very optimistic because I always do them very optimistic. So week 1, we're going to win against the Falcons. We're going to win against the Niners. We're going to win against the Cowboys, lose against the Chiefs. We're going to win against the Panthers, lose against the Bucks, win against the Raiders, win against the Lions, win against the Chargers, win against the Broncos, lose.
Oh, you stay win against the Broncos, huh?
We're gonna
Alright.
lose against the Saints. We're going to win against the Giants. We're going to beat the Jets. We're going to beat Washington. We're going to beat the Giants. We're going to lose to Washington. Then we're going to lose to the Cowboys. So I predict that we're going to go 12 and 5. You guys are going to 12 and 5 next year.
All right, on StubHub, the cheapest I found is 84.
Wow, a dollar difference.
I know.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Is there a way that you can find out the question that I was answering or no?
What were you saying?
Is it $50? Is it like $50 off that ticket that we would have because of the credit we have within the website?
What do you mean $50 off?
Because that's like $50 in credit. So would that just do we get the entire ticket free?
We
or
have $145 credit.
how do we have $145 credit?
Like I said, they upped the credit because
Oh.
it got canceled.
Oh, okay. So those two, so we would only be paying like $20 for the.
That's true. We might want to like look a bit higher than 84 though, like maybe within the 90s range, just to like see where the better tickets are.
Yeah.
Like we could try to get like around, like it's definitely like the upper deck, but like maybe more towards the middle of the field.
Yeah. I wonder how that's gonna happen because that might get annoying wearing masks and stuff. Or it'd be interesting to see how they do it with COVID.
It's October 11th. I feel like by then it might not be that bad. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I found a good option. Upper sideline 5:30, row 28. Wait, when is Trey's birthday?
Like the 12th.
This is on the 11th. So we should talk to Trey about it and see if he wants to go for his birthday.
Okay. I always feel like I'm considering going to an NFL game on Trey's birthday. Cause last year that happened with the Eagles Steelers game. I was considering going with Logan but we didn't end up going because they were like $700 each.
They're going to be more costly if we add people, but like not by much. But
Well, I mean, we're going to be saving like the $145 is going to be going to us because Trey never sent the money over.
that's true.
So like the $145.
You're probably like, I don't want to pay.
Yeah, if he doesn't want to pay for a $15 Mario game, then he's not going to want to pay 80 some dollars for an NFL game that his team's not even playing in. If it was the Broncos game, then he would definitely go. But since it's Colts Ravens, I don't think he would want any part of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Trey.
Okay. I love how we're just like, it's just not, we just drifted so far off of the actual schedule reactions. Did you want to go over anything else?
Not really.
So we've literally just been talking about what our tickets are going to be.
So dumb. You're gonna have to edit through this.
All right. I think we should end it because if you have nothing to say about it. I feel like we kind of already talked.
Man.
There's nothing much to talk about. Wait, I didn't get your reaction. Did you hear what the record I had the Eagles at?
Wait, what was it?
It was 12-5.
Shut up. No, like realistically, what do you think?
12-5.
No, shut up. Like realistically, what do you think?
Well, no, I have to go through the schedule again because
Well, you don't have to do that. Just like, you know,
Well, I mean, I don't.
spitball it.
Okay, hold on. Loss. When loss. Wait, hold on.
Wait. Lost. 4 straight L's to begin the season. That's rough. Damn.
When loss. When law. When loss.
Okay.
When loss. When loss.
I like what I'm hearing.
So 9-8. I can see them 9-8 or 10-7. Mediocre. By max is 12-5 for them. But yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
What the
Right.
heck just happened? Reset filters. 2. Wait, 3. Okay. We could also just like wait to go to an Eagles game.
Well, I mean, like, I want your first game to be like,
The Colts.
yeah, you know?
Colts prime time. If only I was playing someone else, like in the region. The Colts were.
All right. I think I'm gonna end it now.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Who's whistling?
My mom.